Good morning to all. We're here at Edgbaston. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction.
Good morning, one and all. We're here at Edgbaston. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs. Markram, the right-hander, opening today. Ty will be at the other end. The captain choosing to bowl first. Will hope to take full advantage of these conditions. Should be plenty to get the bowlers interested. The two openers are going to need to keep their wits about them. Markram, the right-hander, opening today. Ty, the right-hander, will be down the other end.
Match looks about ready to get underway, and already the crowd making a hell of a racket. Not sure how long they can keep this up for.
Some adjustments to the field.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Van Beek coming in.
Misses everything.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
The crowd is electric right now. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's out. Caught.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
Going with pace now. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
With the medium pacer.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Miller out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. They've gone up here.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will he reply?
Brilliant shot there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Bosch, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. He's got their tail up.
Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Into the third over. South Africa are now 43 for 4.
Clarkson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Medium pacer.
Oh, that's just too full. Miller makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Might look to go big again here.
Huge. That has flown.
Jumped all over the slower ball. It only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
For 4.
Van Beek back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A bit of shape on the ball, but very full. Not often you see loose deliveries like that not being punished.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Gone. Caught.
Rickleton, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Rickleton has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Ackerman coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Big edge, where's that going? Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Brevis just about ready to go out in the middle. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Timed that perfectly.
That was a huge six. It's gone over 100 metres. Wasn't in doubt the moment it hit the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. No. Terrible shot.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Rickleton goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
And out. Superb bowling.
Linde coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Change of bowling. The slow left armour is coming on to bowl.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch.
Rabada, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Rabada gets off the mark.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight to the fielder.
Ended the 8th over.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
For 8.
Afridi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Everyone's gone up. Misses. How did that not hit?
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Misses everything. Gets that away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The bowler looks really confident. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Oh, nice shot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
And Guidi in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Off the middle of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. That's gone. Nice simple catch. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Everyone's gone up. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up. The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Ackerman looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the over.
The Netherlands gets their first runs of the innings. Ackerman picking up a good single there.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
South Africa with a massive shout. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Wow, that's missed a lot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the second over. The Netherlands are now on 3 for 3.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. This could be trouble. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here. Ngidi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
21 for 3.
Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will the bowler respond? Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Are now on 26 for 3. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Great delivery, looked to be the slow ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Went for the drive, complete miss.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Afridi out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Clarkson taking guard. They'll be a bit nervous after 2 wickets have gone in 2 balls. Chance for a hat-trick now.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Misses everything. Misses. How did that not hit?
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Shot. Should be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Tied over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, great shot. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. South Africa can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Ty sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Saqib, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Gets that away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Great catch. First ball of the over too.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter, would want to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure.
That's a solid shot.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Van Beek, the new batter, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Ended the 8th over.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Time that perfectly.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Bosch with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now on 69 for 8. Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke. How will he reply? They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it. The loose full one goes unpunished.
End of the 10th over.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Going with spin now.
The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Lind, the spinner, coming into the attack. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's close. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
New batter, the right-hander taking guard. We're into the lower order now. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.